Several months ago, the Bay Area Council Economic Institute released a new report called Global Reach, the San Francisco Bay Area's Emerging Economic Ties with India, on our region's extraordinary ties with one of the world's two fastest growing major economies, India. This followed on a 2006 report called Ties That Bind on our region's growing economic ties with China. And we believed in beginning down this road that China and India each is going to play an extraordinary role in our region's economic future, and that the Bay Area is in an extraordinary position to capitalize on that opportunity. Our work since then has completely validated that belief. The Council is now on its way to building its economic future with China with the opening of its office in Shanghai next month, and we're starting to build our ties with India as well. The report, Global Reach, which by the way is online and anybody wants a hard copy, let me know, we'll give you hard copies. Be aware it's 300 pages, so it's quite a tome. But the report finds that our region has a level of connection with India that it's unique in the United States and probably unique in the entire world. Consider that nearly 1/4 of Silicon Valley's engineers are Indian. We host the largest concentration in the world of graduates from India's very fabled Indian Institutes of Technology. 15% of the Silicon Valley startups have been founded by immigrants from India, and that's the largest number for any US immigrant group. And they have generated in that process iconic companies, names we know every day here in the Bay Area and the Valley, generating tens and tens of thousands of jobs. And now many of these entrepreneurs have gone on to become venture capitalists, nurturing new generations of creative companies here in the region. So the dynamism of our Indian community in the Bay Area is now matched by economic dynamism in India itself. Indian companies are emerging as global economic players, as international investors, including here in the Bay Area. US companies large and small are partnering with Indian IT companies like Infosys, Wipro, or HCL, or rely on India-based services from global firms like Accenture, a sponsor of today's conference. India's consumer markets, powered by a growing middle class of 200 million people and growing beyond that, and its enormous infrastructure needs are attracting hundreds of Bay Area companies like Levi Strauss, Oracle, Hewlett-Packard, and Cisco. Nearly every significant technology company in Silicon Valley and in our region has operations in India, sometimes numbering in the tens of thousands, and they are focusing not just on US markets and global markets, but on government and consumer markets in India itself. And here at the Council, we're starting to give particular attention to the opportunities presented by growth in India in major urban centers. Enormous growth and a challenge that draws potentially on many strengths we have here in the Bay Area, in transportation, architecture, urban design, construction, energy, clean tech, engineering, as well as venture and equity investment.